Welcome to an introduction to the old military road trail on San Juan Island. The historic military road once connected American camp and English camp. Its origins began as a sheep run, initiated in the mid-1800s by the Hudson Bay Company with the assistance of Cowichan and other indigenous workers. During joint military occupation of the island in the 1860s, it was improved significantly by English and American forces. Although long ago abandoned and nearly forgotten, the military road has historical significance. It served as a hotline between the forces. Messages were sent via horseback, and on occasion the captains met to discuss local island issues. Also, the route allowed the troops to gather for celebrations, holidays, and horse races. It allowed them a chance to get to know each other and likely contributed to peace on the ground. The road developed as multiple tracks and spurs over time to serve a common corridor, providing a route for local trade. And finally, it supported non-indigenous settlement of the island that followed joint military occupation. So why is the time right for a modern version of the military road to reconnect the camps? Well, San Juan Island has beautiful scenery and vistas that not only deserve to be protected, but also celebrated and enjoyed. Also, San Juan Island has some safety concerns on our island roads. During the spring, summer, and fall, as the island population surges, our roads become congested with recreational users and motorists. The old military road is an opportunity to improve safety for non-motorized users as well as motorists by providing an off-road alternative corridor across the island. Additionally, multiple surveys over past decades have indicated that island residents desire hiking trails. This most recent 2018 survey, conducted by Confluence Research and Consulting for the local terrestrial managers group, confirms that islanders value trails and an assortment of other recreational opportunities. The Old Military Road Trail provides an opportunity for connection, to link trails, parks, and preserves from Cattle Point in the south to Roche Harbor in the north. Additionally, the Old Military Road Trail would further San Juan County's Parks, Trails, and Natural Areas Plan. Goal number 1 of that plan outlined a need for quality trails and parks for a variety of active and passive non-motorized recreation with a sensitivity to the environment and the rural character of the island. There's a long history of cooperation on San Juan Island. People of diverse backgrounds coming together to support a common goal. And, as with the focus of Island Rec, that commonality centers on youth and families. The Old Military Road Trail project provides an opportunity to build on what already exists. Over the past decades, a broad initiative has been pursued to protect valuable agricultural lands, sensitive areas, and scenic vistas. Today, numerous organizations work in concert on conservation and have made many of these lands available for public access. These publicly accessible lands are denoted by a star on the map. So what are the land options for this commemorative trail? Well, conserved lands where public access can be accommodated might provide an anchor for the trail. Additionally, lands owned and managed by businesses might offer a potential opportunity. Also, other individual landowners may wish to offer trail easements along their property. This participation would be strictly voluntary and accomplished only with close cooperation, guidance from the landowner, and a deep respect for private property rights. And finally, where other options are unavailable, Select county road rights-of-way may allow for final connection. If we look at existing publicly accessible lands in the south, the trail from the American Camp Visitors Center north to the Fraser Homestead Preserve provides an example. This is also the southern terminus of the American Camp Trail that currently connects Friday Harbor to American Camp. Moving to the center of the island, the trails of King Sisters Preserve and the recently opened Zylstra Lake Preserve may provide additional options for a modern version of the military road. And finally, in the north, the trails of Roach Harbor Highlands, Mitchell Hill, and English Camp would provide opportunities for multi-use recreation to complete the route. If we put this all together, the beginnings of a cross-island trail begin to emerge. It is the linking of these existing trails, preserves, and parks that will allow for completion of this legacy trail. The initial focus of the committee will be on Segment 1, which is proposed to start at the American Camp Visitor Center and travel north to the Fraser Homestead Preserve. The goal is to have this portion of the trail signed and ready for public use later in 2021. The goals of this community trail are many. Improving safety on our county roads for all users is paramount. This trail provides a new opportunity to connect residents to the land. As we move through the current pandemic while battling other chronic disease caused by a sedentary lifestyle, this trail provides an opportunity to promote health and well-being. The military history of the original track offers the possibility to honor military service, both past and present. And finally, an opportunity to celebrate peaceful conflict resolution between nations. Highlighting First Nations culture and stewardship over millennia will be a powerful part of the story. The Old Military Road Trail offers the chance to establish new wildlife viewing sites, further promote conservation and land stewardship. San Juan Island has a unique history. European settlement, historic preservation, and island agriculture, both past and present, can be showcased along the trail. Numerous organizations and businesses have endorsed the concept of this trail. The Old Military Road Trail Committee, a subcommittee of Island Rec, serves similar goals and objectives. That is, to support youth and family recreation. The Historical Society and Museum, the Preservation Trust, the Land Bank, the local Park Service, as well as local businesses and NGOs, recognize the value of this unique opportunity and have lent their generous support. These are a few comments from representatives of supporting groups. I will pause briefly to allow time for review. A common element seems to emerge that this project will have far-reaching impact beyond the physical path, and that will endure and pay dividends for generations. The Old Military Road Trail Committee was formed in the spring of 2019 and, despite COVID-19, has been working remotely to advance the project. To date, a vision has been established, simply to create a non-motorized, multi-use trail where possible, reconnecting English and American camps, celebrating the historic road by utilizing current trails, select conserved lands, lightly traveled roads, and voluntary easements on private land. Additionally, a website has been created to relay information and engage the public, oldmilitaryroadtrail.org. With the assistance of a local graphic artist, a brochure and poster have been created, as well as the slide presentation. The project was also awarded a technical assistance grant for 2020 by Rivers Trails Conservation Assistance Program of the National Park Service that has allowed the creation of a communication plan and concept proposal. Additionally, a series of articles on local history and trails have been written and published, and a goal of completion and opening of Segment 1 of the trail in 2021. It is with your support and the continued engagement of local organizations, businesses, and residents that will allow this project to come to fruition. A legacy of history and beauty to enjoy today and to leave for generations to come.